Thought I'd make this video. I don't know of any other Gen 2 1998 Ram that is this clean. I do take it off-road, I do beat it up, I just take care of it afterwards. Just got through washing and waxing it. It's got a 4.5 inch lift from Skyjacker. It's their Rock Ready kit. Got the V10 engine. I really do have the V10, those aren't just stickers. Fox remote reservoir, they're 2.0s. Skyjacker Rock Ready kit. The blue hose is from the ARB locker, goes to the front. You see it go into the diff up there. 488 gears. Have the fuel 17-inch rims with 37-inch Wrangler MTR Kevlar sidewall tires. Since it's Skyjacker's Rock Ready kit, they come with massive greasable heim joints. This thing flexes extremely well. For a big truck, it keeps up with the Jeeps, except for on the tight stuff. And of course, it's got its limitations being as big as it is. Stainless steel winch rollers, all stainless. It's got a worn 12,000 pound winch behind it. It's a 1/4 inch thick bumper from Fusion. Made that up for me. The powder coat is only a year old, but boy is it oxidized already. Shitty powder coat job. I'll probably get it Line X'd. Rigid Industries lights. They have a little glowing halo on them when the ignition is on. Insanely bright. Wish I'd have done this in the sun earlier. Quad cab short bed, so it still does very well off-road. Camper shell is very nice for hanging out in on the trail. Don't have to set up any tents, worry about bears. Yeah, not a hybrid. That's a joke sticker. I've actually had people ask me if it really is a hybrid. No. This thing gets 9 miles to the gallon on the freeway. Installed train horns underneath. It's a trio. Insanely loud. I wrapped the exhaust with header wrap to keep from burning up my horns because they're quite close to the exhaust. Fox shocks all the way around, remote res. Show you inside a little bit. Super clean inside. Got a 12-inch subwoofer, nice wedge, so the rear seat still does do that. No problem. This truck has a 267,000 miles on it. I doubt you'd be able to do that without the V10. It's quite nice motor. Replaced the cigarette lighter with a USB and voltage indicator. Yeah, it's 11.5 because I was running the stereo a lot today. Full Bluetooth, wireless. There's the microphone for hands-free phone. Installed a backup camera in the rear view. Those are actually surprisingly cheap on eBay. There's the backup camera installed right there. Those four little yellow LEDs turn on when you hit reverse. I live in San Francisco, so there's pretty much no UV here. That's why the paint is in such good condition. And I clay bar it once a year, so it stays quite nice. You do have to worry about people stealing your stuff since you are here in San Francisco, so I hide everything. I have a Alpine R-type system. That's their mono amp, kind of dusty, and the Alpine V12 to run the surround speakers in all the doors. It's incredibly loud and very clear. That you can see it, but Alpine R-type. Keep fire extinguisher there for trail issues. This is not a street wheeler. Not. Let's open the hood. Back in 1998 when I got the V10, I test drove the Cummins back then, and you pretty much had to stick your foot out the door to help the Cummins get going. It was so underpowered. I drove the V10 and went, I'll take it. Gas was cheap back then, and this makes a ton of power and torque. I always use the Blue Top Optimas. You can drain them pretty much almost dead with your winch or your stereo system or lights, whatever, when you're off-road. It doesn't really hurt the Blue Tops. They're deep cycle. Got rid of the mechanical fan and went with dual electrics. Much better. Did a custom aluminum housing for the radiator shroud, that is. It really is a V10, not just fake stickers. Thought I'd show you. Cowl exhaust hood gets rid of a lot of the heat. There's a vent up next to the window. Another marine grade light right here, LEDs, flexible. These are extremely handy to have. Bit of a reach, and I'm 6 feet. Not closed. I'll take care of that later. I would let you listen to the stereo, but I'd get copyright blocked if I did. Got a few goodies back here. Camper shell. Keep 5 gallons of gas back there. Yeti's permanently back there. The blue bucket is full of tools, air impact gun, drill, everything pneumatic. I have the 2 horsepower 12 volt air compressor. Goes up to 175 psi. It's either a 10 or 12 gallon tank back there. I forget, it's been years since I installed it. That's a high lift leveling jack for RVs. I use that to lift my truck since a normal jack is not going to work. It does a very good job, lifts it with ease. Fuse panel for all my lights, air compressor, all that good stuff. More LED lights back here. These normally go on boats. I believe they're called map lights. You can get them at online or West Marine. You can bend them, they stay. Incredibly bright. Really nice for camping out. Oh, I installed I highly recommend this if you have a camper shell, tailgate seal. I installed that years ago, and almost no dust gets back into the camper shell. Nothing worse than opening up your tailgate after flying down a dusty road and finding everything inside just covered with silt. And it will, because this thing has like a 3/4 inch gap without this gasket. The whole back of the camper will be filled with silt. I'll give you a little shot of the train horn. Quite loud. Just got through clay barring and waxing this thing. Yep. All right, guys, that's it. Enjoy.